even get to my email
We're super busy.
Why would you need to get your email?
to pull up the topics.
You don't need the topics, because this
All
is the
right.
CouncilCast episode number 105, being recorded on January 21st, 2020. The council is now in session, and as with every week, we will make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit with a little background and absolutely no expertise, and most likely no reading ahead of time. All CouncilCast decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever. Tonight, we are joined by Darth Sidious and Red Darth Sidious.
Darth Maul, you fuck. I need horns.
That would be kind of horny, but very
Great.
strange. Yes. So anyway, we have two members of the dark side joining us tonight. We want to welcome them from beyond the grave.
It was all a trick. I was the light side all along.
Oh, well, that's cool, I guess.
And I just run the Senate. Don't worry about it, guys.
Well, you know, if you are part of the dark side, you might be able to live to 2083, where you may see two stars collide.
Are these the segues that we're using? Because we have real people watching this now.
What?
We need to step it up a notch.
Restart. Do the new segue.
Kick it up a notch.
All right, we'll fix it in post, and I
Okay.
definitely won't do that. So 1, 2, 3, here we are.
Great. When this
Spicy
stars
Eagle.
collide, I'll be 96. I mean, I won't because I'll probably be dead, but I'll be 96.
No way, I believe in you. You'll be there.
It's not about belief, it's about statistics.
Well, I believe the statistics are wrong.
Sure. I mean, why not? So this is two stars that are 7,800 light years away in the constellation Sagitta?
That's what I was going to go with.
Gita.
Sagitta. All right.
Sagita.
Apparently, they are on a collision course, which is going to produce an explosion visible to at Earth in the year 2083, give
Oh
or
my
take.
gosh, I'm so excited.
Give or take
Oh, but-
16 years.
How big? Oh my god, I could be. Ooh. I like it on the low side.
2100. I'm hoping to make it to 2100. That's my goal. I need to eat more
2100.
vegetables.
You think it's vegetables that'll get you there?
Preservatives.
Sex and beef,
vegetables.
dude. Sex and beef. That'll get you there.
How much did you say? 16 years?
Yeah.
So I'm either going to be 112 or 80. I could do 80.
80 would work.
That'd be dope. If your eyes haven't given out, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would suck, as I'll be blind and I can't see it. So I'll have to be like, can I hear it? And then
At that point,
that won't
though,
work
we
either.
might have.
They
They'll,
might
have,
have
they'll
implants.
invented the smelloscope, so you'll at least be
The
able to.
smelloscope, like from Futurama. You know they make a smelloscope.
Yeah, they've got a small scale one already.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Digital. No, that's
What
not it.
does
Not-
what would a
Sure.
dying colliding star smell like? Do you think?
Probably
Sulfur.
dog farts.
dog farts?
I mean, it's a massive explosion. So you're smelling explosive residue. And who knows what's getting burned alive out there in the explosion?
Sulfur.
Just saying.
Sulfur. Oh yeah. Get you. Yeah, we're here. Hold on. Just keep going. I'll get what I need to show.
So anyway, this is you remember two weeks ago or last council cast where we had the we talked about the star exploding.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
This is apparently I think an awesome case where actually these stars have probably collided already, and we just haven't seen it until now.
Wicket.
This stars probably collided like 7,000 years ago.
I had this argument with somebody one time at work. It didn't go well. And we need to get him as a guest star in here to tell us why we all suck.
Wait, so he thinks that we can see out into outer space? We can see millions of miles away?
What?
Instantaneously.
Millions of miles away at the same time that things... relative... Yes.
Light speed
Oh
means
my
instantly,
God.
dude.
I got you.
I
I'm gonna use that to smell that sweet, sweet star collision.
I can't
For all the
describe-
listeners,
Describe it for those that don't have video.
for all the people who are not using video or who also might need a smelloscope when the time comes, this is it looks like a radar gun. So it's a giant handheld gun device that you place directly up to your nose.
It is quite literally, if you've ever seen the episode of Futurama where they use the smelloscope thing, it looks like that, but smaller and handheld.
It's a handheld.
Like it goes over your nose, and it's what they call it, an olfactometer.
Sniffing
It's-
around
it's
in your backyard.
It's supposed to be a thing like the thing on the front rotates and lets in a certain amount of smell with the air that's filtered, and then it like allows you to like set like gauge how smelly a smell is, so that you could be like, yeah, I'm detecting it in N parts per or P parts per billion, or
So
you know,
here's
whatever.
the problem, though, is that the smelloscope wasn't actually created until $29.99, and this is going to happen in 2083.
Shit.
Well,
Well,
the smelloscope was also
this-
meant to smell across the galaxy. This thing's
this is a
meant to be
prototype.
smelling around in your backyard.
yeah, this he's on to something though, I think.
Oh, he's about cracked the code.
See if you can
this guy is so close.
see if you can
It's gotta
attach it to
feel
a
up.
telescope.
But you know, it's The Simpsons that predicts the future, not Futurama.
So yeah, we got. I mean, thumbs up for space first of all, and yeah, I'd
Yeah,
kind of like to
definitely.
see this, like along with the Betelgeuse supernova. Like, let's go. Let's see that.
I still got these.
So
A
you're
post-it
telling me
note.
there's a
What the
G.
fuck do you want?
It has a heart on it, I think.
It's like which
Oh, let me-
pixel is the heart?
Yeah, I cannot tell.
Great. Okay. Yep.
You're fired.
Well, this will be great if we're all around.
Are you not using headphones right now, Logan?
No.
Is that because of your new air pockets?
Air pockets? No.
Yeah.
Apple
Behind your,
sells pants now. What
Yeah.
the shit?
Still can't see it. Looks like shit.
Worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna just move on and say, yeah, I give us a thumbs up for
Yeah, thumbs up for
being able to
thumbs
actually
up.
maybe
You
see it.
actually you did see it.
Yeah,
Thumbs up for explosions.
Yeah.
thumbs up for explosions. yes.
Explosions. Yes.
Us ass
Not
explosions,
Explosions.
which
Uh,
might happen. You might have an explosion if you eat a plant-based burger.
Ayo,
Really?
That's what we're talking about. Transitions.
Is this
Or-
like big beef pushing this news?
Or you might grow boobs.
Is this actually a thing, or is
It's actually
somebody,
beef pushing this.
or is somebody legitly like trying to pump up the like scare tactic?
No,
So-
vegetables give you estrogen, dude.
So this I'm pretty sure is a bunch of bull because
I always knew vegetables for women. Now I have proof.
We
So-
we do not support this behavior. CouncilCast
apparently,
apologizes.
I don't
for any
support
rude remarks
this.
up front.
so
Yeah,
apparently
this
the
is-
Impossible Whopper has 44 milligrams of estrogen, which is apparently 18 million times higher than a
Nah,
regular
dude.
Whopper.
This has gotta be fake. Like, purely based on the fact that the author's name is Beth Mole, and if you change the letters around, that is Meth Bowl.
You don't even have to change the letter.
Fake news. Everybody knows.
Have you seen Trevor Noah's impression of
That
Trump
was pretty spot on.
doing, talking in Farsi?
Yes.
It's so good when he gets into Mubarak, Mubarak, Mubarak. Oh man, it was fantastic. Anyway, but yeah, what's the claim here? I assume. Let me just base purely off the headline. Big beef slash otherwise known as big meat
Boob beef.
is
Booby.
trying to push that this is extremely unmanly and will make you grow boobs.
Oh
That
my.
is that what we're going with?
Oh
But
my.
how many men want to grow their own boobs? There's a lot of single guys out there.
The
Maybe
Impossible Whopper has 44 milligrams of estrogen, and the Whopper has 2.5
nanograms.
nanograms of estrogen.
Is it
Now
like
let
a
me refresh you.
mammogram?
Oh, there are 1 million nanograms and 1 milligram possible. 18 million times as much estrogen as a regular Whopper. Just 6 glasses of soy milk per day has enough estrogen to grow boobs on a male.
Who's drinking
That's
6
it.
glasses
Is
of
this
soy
is
milk?
this cited? Like, are these numbers legit?
They
So
are
the numbers are
as
in fact
far as
legit,
that
but
meth bowl.
But you'd have to eat 4 per day.
so here's the thing: is the numbers are legit, but nobody has actually said that the estrogen you get from soy is going to actually cause you to grow boobs.
Is like the same type as like if you were to take like estrogen
Yeah.
pills, like if you were doing like transition stuff.
Pretty much. So there's absolutely
Yeah, I
no
don't-
reason for you to avoid it if you're afraid of growing boobs. But
Overall, analyses of numerous studies have found no evidence that isoflavone consumption in normal ranges affects male hormone levels or sperm and semen quality. Yeah, I mean, they might as well just be like, if you eat this burger, your dick's gonna fall off. Like,
it's
they're just
basically the same
trying.
claim.
It really just seems like they're trying to drum up the.
But you know,
But
if you are
if you take birth control pills, you could grow boobs.
if you are a single guy though, and you do want to feel yourself up, maybe try eating a
Oh
bunch
my
and then
God.
contact the CouncilCast, and we'll have you on as a special guest.
Just
Absolutely, we will.
Yeah.
We might even
Sure,
fly
why
you
not?
out to one of our locations.
We will
no, we can't
absolutely
afford
not
to
do
fly
that.
somebody that has eaten that many Impossible burgers.
Enough to grow boobs.
Yeah, like it's gonna be like you'll have to buy 3 seats, one for them and one for each.
Boob.
We don't have those kind of funds.
Hey, by the time they've eaten all those burgers, we will.
Unfortunately, we don't get a commission on Impossible Burgers.
It's not about the commission. I'm just saying it'll take a few years. We'll have a following by then. I
You know,
mean,
actually, I
excuse
think
the
that
current following.
maybe Impossible Burgers could sponsor us. If you are from Impossible Meats,
Here we go.
sponsor us, and we will force feed somebody 1,000 Impossible Burgers and see if they grow boobs.
Someone says, as a trans woman, let me tell you that A, the story about soy-based diets leading to increased estrogen have been around for a very long while. B, desperate trans women who did not have access to proper medical care, which is very common, have tried this in a very serious manner. And C, unsurprisingly, it did not work.
Oh,
So
come on. We're gonna get somebody to try and get on our show here. What'd you ruin that for?
Also, somebody said who's like gonna believe this shit, and somebody said mostly these types, and then posted a picture of somebody's Chevy Silverado with big lift kit and massive tires, and it says diesel born, diesel bred, I'll roll coal until I'm dead. Ah, classic. This can't be a Chevy. Its mirrors are popped out. That's only Dodge owners.
He attached it because he thought it was cool.
Yeah.
You know, I give this absolutely 100% thumbs up
Thumbs
for fake news.
down. Thumbs down.
I'll give it a
up for
thumbs
scaring
down.
people to real beef, because real beef's the only way.
What was your Silas?
I said thumbs down because I wasn't truly paying attention, and I wanted to feel like one of the in crowd.
Well, you succeeded.
Were we thumbs downing? What were we thumbs downing?
Growing boobs.
Boobs. Got it.
Boobs. Just boobs.
I mean, it
Just
doesn't
boobs in general.
it doesn't explicitly say that you'll grow your own boobs. It just says you'll grow boobs.
That's true. I don't really see where else they could be grown though.
If you planted an Impossible Burger, would it grow boobs?
I think that's what this article
I'm definitely going to try this now. I'm gonna buy me an Impossible Burger and a potted plant, and I'm gonna pull out the plant. And I'm gonna put in my boob burger.
Great.
Wake up in the morning to a new set of boobs.
Let's go to the next topic because we've said the word boob so many times that it doesn't sound like a word to me anymore.
Boobs.
Well, apparently, if you
Jesus.
don't like boobs anymore, you could probably connect to your Bluetooth headphones, which are
That's
going to
terrible.
get better. I'm not even sure what this article is about because I didn't read it.
Bluetooth? I mean, it looks like they're introducing the. Hold on, let me read. Something like Bluetooth Low Energy, whatever the hell that is.
I thought that Bluetooth Low Energy came out a while ago.
I don't know. Is this article from now? Yeah, January 10th, 2020.
Huh.
Ultra low energy.
The new version allows low energy audio to implement features, including support for multi-stream audio that would make it easier for people to listen to the same audio source at once. It could also enable Bluetooth broadcasts in which a venue like a mall or a concert hall could beam music to anyone who with a set of headphones. What the fuck ever. It's similar to the music sharing option that Apple introduced last year.
I didn't realize. So it does say hardware will be updated this year.
No,
I
yeah, I don't
have heard
know.
about
I
this,
don't.
so-
The only time I really use Bluetooth audio is between my car and my phone, so I don't. I mean, it doesn't. Is there anything I should be stoked about regarding that? It doesn't really say.
No.
I mean, I think it's kind of cool if you could have multiple people listen to like a single
an app-
Bluetooth device, but
That's just not a.
that's really
an
a big use
application.
case.
I don't know. An application. I feel like it could have application in theater setups for
Maybe.
anyone who is hard of hearing. Could have their own headset, or sometimes for the scene impaired, like they can have. They do different versions of movies that way, so that there's narration over top, talking about like saying this is where the action is happening, and so individuals then in the theater could have their own movie experience with this, so that it's Bluetooth synced to run at the exact right time.
Yeah.
And it would simplify systems like that. So
I mean, given the right
there are
system,
applications.
you could do something like you remember how the Van Gogh Museum did the like little listener thingies
Oh,
for
yeah.
like, and that's pretty common in museums, right? Like you could do it could do something like that where they like
Yeah.
are pumping a stream out and like you just can connect to it, and
I think
rather than having to rent the little devices.
right, exactly.
I mean,
Or if you're like in a group, right, so that the group interface would be a lot smoother. Everyone's listening at the same time within your group. But
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, all of this seems more business facing than consumer facing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like the features they're talking about in here. I don't sit around wanting to have, but I mean, I assume because they're doing it, there are people that do this. So,
we can connect multiple Bluetooth headphones to my phone to listen to like the same audio. Not just two, but I've successfully connected up to 6 different Bluetooth headphones
at the same time.
At the same time.
Then what's this thing talking about? How you can do that now?
It only recently came with a new update to the phone. So there's
Like
a
since
partial
January
programming.
10th, when the article came out.
Oh,
I have no
I guess
idea.
that's the question is like what minimum hardware level do you need, and then what all the rest of it is just protocol.
I wish I could. I wish I was trying to look for the article. I wish I could find the article,
It's not important. We don't do that kind of research here.
but there's an article I read that said the hardware we have today will last through the next like 2 or 3 years of programmatical updates.
Uh,
Just it's just the efficiency of the programming and use of the hardware we have today. It's an increase in efficiency, so we can pull more out of the current hardware. So I don't. I think we probably had the hardware in our phones for the last couple of years, honestly, to do.
See, I already feel like you're getting too far into it. This is more for a show called We Give a Shit. Or I wanted to say Who Gives a Shit, but that is...
But no, this is on to something. It's definitely a high use case scenario.
Thumbs up.
I
Yeah,
give it a
this is
thumbs down. I don't know what I'd use it for. I don't even use Bluetooth audio except for my car.
I give it thumbs up for space. Oh wait, we're past that. Thumbs up for Bluetooth being more toothy.
I mean, you guys have been silent discos, right? Like that'd be a great use case scenario here.
Yeah, I wonder if Sony has incorporated Bluetooth LE into their new concept car, the Vision S.
I actually
Ew.
liked the look of this quite a bit. It kind of reminds me of like a cross between a Model 3 and like one of the newer Kias maybe with like a dash of Nissan thrown in some.
The front kind
I
of looks
do
like
like-
a Porsche, if you ask me.
I do like the design of this a lot.
Yeah, I think it. I mean, it's a like it looks nice.
Mhm.
Like, are they serious about bringing this to market,
I have no idea. It's by Sony.
or are they, or was it just an exercise? Look how cool this is.
I don't
I
know.
mean-
I like how they have like giant screens everywhere. So
And would it dump my credit card numbers all over the place?
probably.
Nice.
I mean, something that you hope for from a car.
Somebody says supposedly the car charges to full in less than 60 minutes from empty, but copying the files takes another 8 hours. That's pretty good.
I can't imagine that Sony's actually going to take this and turn it into like a real thing. Like they don't have
You think they're just-
manufacturing capabilities to build. a
Yeah,
car.
I don't really understand what they're going for. Did the article say that they're like
I could
not-
see
Are they
it
like-
happening a couple of different ways. One, they're like, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna get into the car making business because other big car companies aren't doing this at the scale that they should be. And
so-
we see
So I think
No.
they built this because they have sensors in here that Sony probably makes. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, look at this
Uh.
cool. It looks awesome, but we also build the lidar camera sensors or vision
Sure,
sensors,
and that's
whatever."
fine, and that's
Right,
and
that's-
I think it's fine for them to do this, and it like it looks nice, like I think it's pretty well designed.
I don't know. I think it's pretty sexy. It's not a bad car.
And
Top
I don't know, I
Pro.
was reading a thing the other day where like an article was claiming that Tesla's paved the way a bit into like proving that it doesn't have to be like old school car companies making something.
Fair.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
so like I mean they were essentially speculating that we basically should be in for expect some of the other big tech players to get in on like this electric car market now that it doesn't require things like alternators and like motors and like all this really complicated shit as opposed to just like a couple electric motors and
Well,
some
and
battery cooling and
I mean, I think
whatever.
some of the big tech companies are restricted, like Samsung. I don't know that they know how to keep a battery from blowing up. So I think that they should stay out of the car game for a
Ouch.
little while.
Uh,
But I think Sony could actually pull this off. I mean, really, We've got a decent concept here.
It's a cool idea. I mean, I just can't imagine Sony going into car manufacturing. I haven't
No,
heard
it
anything
doesn't really
about it.
seem like.
I could see them designing something and maybe selling it as a platform to somebody else and saying, "Hey, here's a whole bunch of things on how to build a car, but we're not going to build it ourselves."
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I was trying to understand. Are they just trying to showcase some stuff?
It just said they said
we'll
that
find out like in a year or two, I'm sure.
it was just supposed to showcase the Japanese tech conglomerate's many different strengths. That was,
Okay. I think it highlights their ability to design and all that fun shit. I'm gonna laugh when we find out they just took like a Tesla, gutted it, changed it up a bit.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean that glass roof is pretty.
I wonder how much it cost them to build this damn thing.
I mean a lot because it's a one-off.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
looks like it might be on Supercar Blondie's radar coming up here.
You know, I like it. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I'm okay with that.
I think it is a good-looking thing.
Yeah,
So like kind of like thumbs sideways to 3/4.
thumbs
I
up
don't-
for
Thumbs
diversifying
up,
the
I suppose.
portfolio.
I don't know. I think it's fun.
Thumbs up for diversifying the portfolio.
Why not? You know how you could also diversify your portfolio is by playing Mega Millions scratch-off tickets and trying to cash in fake tickets.
That's one way to do it.
Which apparently 2 men in Mississippi were arrested for allegedly attempting to pass off a lottery ticket that had been altered to show the winning numbers. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. I mean, these
How do they
things
think that they're not going to get caught with this?
because
they
they
don't check-
they don't understand what checksums are probably in place.
I can't believe you
Like,
guys are from Mississippi and not Florida.
That's a good point.
There was the reason I added this to the list because first of all, this is stupid. And second of all, I heard of another person though who was doing Mega Millions or had some lottery scam, and they pulled off a couple of dozen actual successful heists, if you will. I don't know if it's considered a heist.
I mean, there's been stuff in the past where people have gamed the system because they just understood. Like they weren't even on the. There's been both. Like there's been people that work on the inside.
Yep.
And
This is the one I heard.
And get in trouble. But there's also been people on like game shows and lottery that just notice the pattern and abuse it, and that's not against the rules in most cases.
Yeah,
Like,
no, the one I heard about
like they get their money.
Who worked in there and was the person who did the coding for these specific
Yeah.
machines.
There's some pretty crazy. You probably read the same thing I did.
I heard it on NPR, but he got caught because of eating hot dogs.
I think there's one for like the Iowa one. Or like the Iowa Attorney General like helped snuff one out.
Yeah, I think that was the hot dog guy. So
Is it?
Yeah, so he went to
was it Eddie Tipton?
Yeah, it was Eddie Tipton. Yes, that name is definitely the familiar name.
And I thought it was somebody that like they worked at the Lotto office.
Yeah. And he felt like he was overworked, and so he decided, and this is true, to do more work and figure out how to steal money from the company rather than just say, I'm super smart and worthwhile, I'm going to go work somewhere else.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this story, like you can find long forms of it online, and it's absolutely worth reading.
Yeah, it's super, super good. And this one, but the 2 Mississippi men, not as interesting. They just
these
shit together and said, we're
much
gonna
less intelligent.
Here's my favorite part is that apparently they attempted to fake it by using super glue to attach winning numbers to the losing lottery ticket.
That's pretty solid.
Nobody was never going to notice that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's definitely going to be raised. It doesn't quite match. And then the way that they confirm those is with that barcode at the bottom.
Yeah. Why were their bonds set $31,000 apart?
I don't know.
One was set at 51,000, which is a weird bond number. Like, why is it not even?
Your odds of winning the Powerball jackpot?
So that
Then
feels
ratted the other
arbitrary.
one out.
It says it's unclear whether the men have lawyers. You think they could get the lawyers to take lottery ticket things as
Payment.
yeah, or scratch offs?
Trying to find where these guys are actually from. So this happened in Mississippi. but
Wait.
it's
They
almost
pled
like
not
Florida.
guilty. What are they
Yeah.
claiming? That they just found it on the ground?
Oh,
I mean,
I'm
that's
sure.
what that's what I would claim.
Your odds of winning the
Drugs
Powerball?
have been blown into purses before. I'm just saying.
I mean, just think, like, if you did this, like, and you're thinking this is gonna work, and if we get caught, we'll just claim that we found it on the ground and it looked like a winner, so we brought it in, like, and just like possession of it gets the money.
Oh, so the reason for the one dude having a higher bond is that he provided false ID information.
Right? To the police.
Yeah.
Dude, this sounds like
Was it
Florida man
super
prank.
glued? That's so the we just found it on the ground defense was gonna work until they also noticed that his fake ID was super glued together with the same brand, and they were still high from sniffing said super glue. Yeah, this is something else. Thumbs up though. Like,
Oh yeah,
like
ingenuity.
good try.
They gave their old college try. Well, maybe middle school.
I give it a
Gave
thumbs down. Try again.
They gave it a try.
They gave it a try.
Thumbs down for Florida man leaving Florida. Just saying.
Yes.
Mississippi man isn't the same thing.
No, but Mississippi man might be able to talk to his Tesla soon, if that's what you want.
Did
What?
Tesla just talk to me? Hello,
So-
Tesla.
Apparently, Elon Musk is saying that Tesla cars will soon be able to talk to nearby pedestrians.
Move out of the way.
In what way?
Watch.
Well, apparently there's a video of a Model 3 driving past while its speaker plays a clip saying, "Well, don't just stand there. Stop, hop in."
Nice.
Of course, it's a British voice.
Well, don't just stand there staring. Hop in.
I'm not into whatever this is that you're doing.
I think you should keep doing. I think that's the only way that you should host CouncilCast from now on. Like the Tesla voice.
In the Tesla voice. I have no idea what the audio actually sounds like because I didn't listen to it. But, yeah, so I want to play the video.
Well, don't just stand there staring. Hop in.
Oh, it totally is a British voice. That's amazing.
Well, don't just stand there staring. Hop in.
So yeah, I guess they're gonna implement it. I wonder if you can like change what it says. I really don't want my car to say "hop in" while
You should
I'm
be able to
driving
download
around.
different voices. So that it's like representative of who's driving the car.
I wonder-
Crikey!
they do say that it could be integrated with the car's existing Sentry mode. So like if somebody bumps into your car, it could be like, "Back off, bitch!"
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa. This is your new anti-theft system?
Yeah.
I'm getting stolen. I'm getting stolen. Help! Call the police.
That or
Why
just
why
like
don't they just set it up to call the police instead of yell?
it just emotionally abuses the thief.
Apparently, he alternatively said that you could have your car fart in people's general direction.
What?
That
This sounds like a very Tesla,
So
Elon Musk
the
thing. to
newer
say.
cars, right, have the low-speed pedestrian speakers in them, and it makes a noise when you're below a certain speed.
yes.
To like it's mandated, like that's an actual U.S. like regulation now. I think it would be funny to be able to do. I know they probably should not do this, but it would be funny to allow you to do custom sounds. And I know a lot of people are claiming that they want this, but like it'd be funny to do shit like the like the coconuts from
Monty Python.
Monty Python. Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
Exactly that.
Well,
But
apparently,
with coconuts.
I wonder if you have to like buy them as ringtones or.
$2.99.
Yeah. And you gotta text, give me that tone to like 876-333. And it sends you a virus-laden link for downloading your own Tesla.
No. A QR code that you have to scan.
With your Tesla. you have to drive
Yeah,
your Tesla over it.
using the front camera. So you gotta hold up your phone with the QR code. Yeah, hold it up in front. But there's an internal camera. You could just hold it in front of that.
I was actually imagining that it was like a commercial on your TV, and your car would come through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man and say, "Oh yeah."
Oh no, naughty.
Oh
Yeah.
Give me those
Great.
new tunes.
Oh man, yeah, thumbs up for it talking, thumbs down for what it says so far, but hopefully they come up with...
Yeah. I give a thumbs up if he adds a farting noise to it. That way, if it's below 20 miles an hour, it just goes like...
just crop dusting all over town.
That sounds like something that Elon Musk would do.
No, I don't want to
Does it?
make fart noises. I just wanted to
Absolutely.
say I fought in your general direction.
Maybe.
That's it.
Oh man,
I give it a thumbs up. Why not?
where the hell's Brian?
He's not able to make it, was what he said.
All right,
Sitting on the couch,
that's cool.
rubbing Daphne's feet.
Uh huh.
Go on.
That's about it. That's
Neat.
it's all I've ever seen happen. It's all I ever want to see happen.
I'm just now I'm curious about the patented Brian foot rub, and whether that's something that I want to experience.
I don't know. I
Don't knock it till you try it.
you could ask him next time you see him.
Hey Brian, pray tell,
How
we
about them foot rubs?
yeah, it's heard it through the grapevine that you give a mean foot rub, and I'd just like to say that I'm interested, but I don't want to have to make eye contact.
He'll say it's not a requirement.
Knowing he'll probably say it is a requirement.
It's a-
You'll
oh
just be
man.
like, well, I guess next time I'm sitting on the couch and you just put your feet in my lap. That's all.
I don't know. Brian and I are very rarely, if ever, on the same couch.
Really? That surprises
Yeah.
me about you two, since you don't live in the same town.
Can't imagine why.
I just thought I was. So you don't invite him over regularly to your home theater?
No, but now I feel bad about it.
That
Well-
was my plan.
I think we'll move to our Elon Musk pitches for the week then.
Well, I got a good one,
All right,
but
let's
I
hear
want to
it.
go last.
All right. I think that Elon Musk should implement downloadable ringtones to your car, to your Tesla, that
Yes.
you have to scan your phone to download them and make the car say funny noises.
Oh.
And he could call them like car tones or something.
Available through iTunes.
No.
Cartoons for iTunes.
Cartoons.
Cartoons for iTunes.
You'll call them cartoons.
Elon Musk would call them cartoons.
Cartoons.
I don't know why you guys think this is so damn.
Just think about it.
He said
Hey,
cartoons.
man. Just
I
say
said cartoons like 5 times before I realized that it's also cartoons.
Yes.
Cartoons.
I just kept saying it. Oh, like cartoons. I need to go to bed.
All right. Who else has a Elon Musk pitch for the week?
No way.
Logan?
Grow, a way to grow boobs.
Done.
On you?
Vegetable burger.
No, just in a pot.
Oh.
Why?
Boobs in a pot. Okay.
That's my own business.
Way to grow boobs with pot. Gotcha.
In a pot and with pot. Completely different things here.
Grow pot boobs. Okay.
Nailed it.
You know what? To be honest, Musk might join you in that adventure.
Might.
All right.
All right, grow boobs with pot. I'll give that a thumbs up.
I don't understand what's going on anymore.
That's all right. I give it a thumbs up if Elon Musk can figure it out.
Okay.
He would definitely do it. All right, what do you got, Silas?
I have a I want him to come up with a way. You know how you can there are superchargers for your phones, for your cars, so that you can charge things in a much shorter time, correct? I want him to create the equivalent for human beings so that I only have to sleep like 45 minutes to feel like I've had a full night's rest.
It's called, I believe it's
Caffeine.
called meth.
Well, if that's what I got to do, but I just want to run it by him first.
The meth naps. That's what they are. They're meth naps. See, you do a bunch of meth, and then you go take a nap, and in 15 minutes when you wake up, you will be good for like 6 hours.
Oh, I thought you were talking like some sort of product that was like wet naps, but instead it was meth on the inside.
And
And you
wipe
just
them on
like
your hands.
you eat a bunch of ribs and then you open it and then you rub it all over and you get to whatever meth does.
And then your teeth fall out.
Yeah, so that is really not conducive to more ribs.
No, you'll have to have fall off the bone ribs for sure.
Eat them with your gums.
But on a real note, have you guys heard of coffee naps?
What?
Have you heard of a coffee nap?
Is that where you drink coffee, go to sleep, and then wake up?
Yeah, because
Yes.
because caffeine is the same chemical, has the same chemical structure as the chemical that your brain creates when you think a lot.
Somebody on the Elon Musk subreddit. I'm just looking for ideas here. Fishing for somebody posted a picture of them in their Tesla sitting in it. Was that hey listen? Yeah. It says and it's got the text that says bought this car for $45,000 in the winter, drove it 13,000 miles, still worth $45,000. Free Tesla question mark? Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that works, but close.
Sure. All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap up the CouncilCast. We're gonna, I think, move this council meeting to be adjourned.
Dun dun.
I second that.
All right. We want to thank everybody for listening to us record this podcast live. We do this almost every Tuesday night on YouTube, and you can check us out live at that time when we go live at whatever time we decide to. We won't tell you. But we do have all of our past episodes available for your streaming pleasure at
We don't plan around you.
councilcast.org.
You plan around us.
Exactly. Or you can check out all of the audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. If you would like to submit a topic to have our decision, you can email us at councilcast@gmail.com or connect with us on Twitter @RealCouncilCast. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.